a lot of times we artists work without a paycheck. I mean, you're just working on a project. You don't know if anyone will buy what you're doing. When people come to the art crawl, they can't see the hundreds of hours you've spent preparing your place, getting the art ready, getting things framed and hung, getting your loft cleaned up or the windows washed or the floor painted. All the back office and background stuff is invisible to people. They just see the beautifully framed pieces on the walls, but they don't often know the toil that we go through to bring the magic to them. Typically, I do about 6 shows a year. I do the St. Paul Art Crawl twice a year, and that's when we invite the public, all of the artists in Lowertown, invite the public to come in and come into our studios over a weekend, once in the spring and once in the fall, to view our artwork and meet the artists. And then in addition to that, I do an annual spring exhibit here in my loft and an annual holiday exhibit here in the loft. And the art crawl is great. It's a chance to put people on the mailing list and really get your art out in front of people's eyeballs. But the private showings, that's when we have food and champagne, and it's a real celebration. People typically get dressed up when they come. At those times, the customers will have to compete against each other for the paintings. And it's interesting because typically as soon as one person starts to buy, everyone will start to buy because they start getting scared that somebody will get their favorite piece. And it's really a dynamic and exciting experience to do these private showings. I take the very best work and frame those things before the shows. I don't do the framing myself. I have a professional framer that I've been working with for 15 or 20 years now, and I bring the works out and meet with him typically about 3 weeks before our show, and we pick out the matting and framing together. We've gotten really good at doing that job over the years, and I think that generally speaking, when people come to the shows, they find pieces that are ready to go. They like our choices, and generally the customers are happy to just have us wrap the work up and send them home with it.